The hero system has more negative effect than positive on the students because it causes them to be even more late and encourages them not to show up at all to class.
Five seconds!
You're late. I think go get a slip.
That was like 2 seconds.
Are you late?
Yeah.
Then go get a slip.
That's stupid.
No, I'm not kidding.
Oh. Thank you so much.
As you can see in this picture, all the students that are late to their morning class are going to be even more late due to these horrific lines that the hero system causes us to stand in. Without these, they would be able to get to class sooner and not miss out on any important education. Look here and see the sad and depressing feeling students get when they receive an unnecessary tardy slip. The poor look on this young man's face. As you can see here, the next morning there is still a high amount of students that are late to class, waiting to get their tardy slip just to be able to walk in the door. This is pointless because teachers just end up ripping up the slip and acting like it never happened. Here are some more pictures and evidence of students being late on other days. Sometimes there are not that many students, but still, having one that is missing out on time in the beginning of class is one too many. The administration all agreed on this new system. Mr. Hess was the one who brought up the idea and made the final decision. Here's a video of some questions regarding the system, answered by none other than Mr. Hess.
How much would it cost if we could put the hero system software in each class?
Ooh. So each of those stations, I think we're about, with the printer and the computer, probably about $1,000 for each of those stations. So it would cost $80,000. There's 80 classrooms, right? A little more, actually.
What would it take to pull off this situation?
Oh, so about 80,000 probably.
80,000, okay.
Yeah.
What about if instead of putting the scanners and the printers in there, what if it was just like the system where you type it?
Software.
Just the software.
The software would be there, but then the printer is one of the most important parts, right? Because you have the way to, know if you have a consequence, you have detention or something like that. That's one of the most important parts. They could do it. The teachers actually can have access to the program and be able to enter it.
Having the teachers able to install the system and put student stories in is much easier than sending them back to the office and wasting time used for class.
The printer, is it necessary though? Because isn't it kind of on the online though?
Yeah, but you guys don't have access online. That's not that type of program.
With the teachers?
Teachers have access to it, and they can tell you that you have.
Isn't the slip though just to show that you actually you went and to tell you what you have as detention?
Yeah, but if without the slip, how are you going to know that you have detention?
True.
Right, and I think that's the bigger thing, right? How are you supposed to know if you haven't seen the slip?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the slip really is a big part of it.
Teachers being able to see when a student has detention can simply tell or write a quick note to ensure the student is aware, which seems much more reasonable than paying $500 for a printer, when the teachers rip the slip after it's seen.
Classroom.
No, but do you support the hero system in that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think, we used to have probably close to 300 tardies a day before we got that system. And remember, I don't know if you guys remember those tardy sweeps we would do,
Yeah.
where it would just be handwriting and signing in and giving you a slip to go back to class.
Yeah.
When we had that, it was about 300 tardies a day. And right now, depending on the day, it's probably down to today was 75. So it's drastically cut down on our tardies.
Oh, okay.
Here's what a student thinks about this system.
So Miranda, can you tell us if you agree or disagree on the hero system?
I disagree with the hero system.
And can you tell us why you disagree?
I think that the hero system is wrong because administration makes kids come back to it even when they're close to their class, and then they have to wait in line to get their little ticket, and that causes them to be even more late.
So could you give us a possible solution for this?
Well, a lot of my friends, when they come late, they end up not really coming to school because they don't want to wait and waste time in line for the hero system. So I think a way to conserve time would be to have the system in the classrooms to make it easier for students when they're complete.
Surveys from 200 students of all grades show the real impact. Question number 1. Do you think the hero system has more positive or negative effects? A majority of the students said that the hero system has a negative effect on them. Question number 2. How many times a month are you late to your morning classes? Question number 3. Do you feel a detention/referral on the 5th tardy is too harsh? As you can see here, a majority of the people say yes. Question number 4. Should we eliminate the hero system or change the policy? As you can see here, a majority said to change the system. Final question, number 5. Does the system here impact you on your grades or participation points? Here are 2 solutions to this problem. Solution 1 is having a grace period, meaning once the bell rings, if you are on to campus, you have 2 extra minutes to get to class. Solution 2 would be get rid of the whole hero system. Although the best solution is putting this system in every class without the scanners. Solution 3 side effects include students' grades will go up and attendance will increase. Currently, nothing is being done to address this issue. Due to the cost and simplicity teachers have it now, students are responsible for change. Fundraising is a great way.